So today's session is all about the Power View. Earlier, in earlier classes, we have seen. So in earlier classes, we have seen the architecture for Power BI. In that, we have seen the data sources. We have seen how we are going to, like, this is open now. So this is a Power BI architecture. We have seen here what are the OLTPs, data sources, what were the data sources, how to do ETL activities in Power Query. Power Query is responsible for doing ETL. Power Query is a software in Power BI desktop which deals with ETL activities. ETL stands for extract, transform, load. Then these tables would be loaded into Power Pivot, where we are going to generate the data set. Data set would be a combination of tables and relationships. And then we are on top of this Power Pivot data, we are going to make visuals here, and those visuals and reports would be published to the Power BI service. And end of the day, it would be shared with the clients. So this process exactly we have seen till now. But now from today onwards, we are going to focus on individual modules. So for example, there are like 4 modules into this. Power View is a one module. Power Pivot is another module. Power Query is another module, and Power BI Service is another module. So we have got 4 modules here. So with these 4 modules, we are going to start each module. Today we are going to start with Power View. So extensively, I will be talking about Power View. We will be having only one notepad. Into that, we will be, and it would continue around 12 to 13 classes. We are going to focus on Power View. We are going to study everything in detail regarding Power View. And it is not mandatory that there should be a sequence in learning this kind of modules. So we can take Power View, Power Pivot, Power Query, Power Service anytime. So let's start with Power View first. So today, let me close this off. Today, what we are going to study is, we are going to see introduction to Power View. Then the other topic would be, we'll see Power BI desktop UI user interface. After that, we'll see visual interactions. Then we'll see types of visual interactions we have got. Then setting filter action between all the visuals in a report page. So these are the topics we are going to cover today. Guys. Let's start with the introduction. So Power View, I already explained you before also. Power View is used to create visuals, guys, by taking data set as source. It's a simple definition for Power View. Power View is used to create visuals. We are going to create visuals here. Then we are going to create reports. And how we are going to do it by taking the data set as a source. So here data set would come from the Power Pivot. If you have seen carefully the videos earlier, whatever I have told. So we are generating in Power Pivot, we are generating the data set with the help of data modeling and enhancement of data model. We are generating the data set there, and that data set then we are using as a data source for the Power View to create visuals and reports, guys. So visuals, earlier also I have mentioned visuals. They are the graphical representation of data, guys. Visuals are the graphical representation of data. So let's start with Power BI, guys. Let me click on this. This is a shortcut for Power BI desktop. We are going to start from here. Let's click on this blank report, guys. If you carefully observe the things, guys, see, we have got. So this is what the thing is. Let's first take the data source because they are just telling us to get data here. How we'll get the data here, guys? Go to get data. Go to Excel because the data source would be Excel now. So we are going to take any Excel file. We'll take sample superstore, guys. So in this, three tables are there. Orders table, people table, returns table. As returns and people table are not in good shape, let's take only orders table this time, guys. So now we are going to, as the table is in proper shape, we are just going to load it, guys. Let's load it directly. We have loaded the orders table. We'll load one more table, guys. Employee DPT. So from this, we are going to load EMP table, DPT table, and manager table. We'll load these three tables, guys. So till it loads, let me give you some clarity on some of the thing. So Power BI user interface. Let's talk about the user interface, guys. See, Power BI desktop user interface. It is divided into five parts, guys. First is fields pane. Fields pane. It's a fields pane. Second one, it's a visualization pane. Visualization pane. Third one is filters pane. Filters pane. Fourth one is multiple views, guys. Multiple views. Multiple views. Fifth one is report canvas, guys. Report canvas. Sixth one is filters pane, visualization pane. Oh, I've left something here, guys. So after filters pane, it's a ribbon. It is called as ribbon. Ribbon would be there. So this is 5, this is 6. Now we have got seventh one. Seventh one is a pages section, guys. Pages section. So when I'm talking about Power BI desktop user interface, these are the parts into this fields pane, visualization pane, filters pane, ribbon, multiple views, report canvas, pages section. So let's go here. Let me explain you this, guys, properly. So I've got something. Zoom it. Zoom it. Oh, not this. Not this. Okay, it might be here. So, guys, see this one I'm drawing here is this one. This one. This one is a fields pane, guys. This one is a fields pane. Second one is a visualization pane. This is a visualization pane here. After that, filters pane, guys. This is a filters pane. After that, this particular thing, it is called as ribbon. This is called as ribbon. This UI part is called as ribbon. Here we get multiple views, guys. And after that, here we get report canvas. We get report canvas. And these are like pages section, guys. Here we have got pages section. So if you carefully observe here, guys, if you carefully observe here, we have got 5 sections and I have divided those 5 sections here. So this is a field pane. This is a field pane. Now let me start with it. Let's start here, field pane. So field pane will contains will contains list of tables which we loaded into Power Pivot. It's a proper definition for that, self-explanatory. When so this is a definition for that. So whatever list of tables which we are going to load into Power Pivot from the ETL, from the Power Query, those those column names, those tables would be visible in field spin. So here I have taken like three tables. I've taken around four tables here. So these I have loaded. This is a pure data because there was no use of, like, there was no need of transformation. So we have loaded directly from the Power Pivot here. So if you carefully observe, if in the DPT table, if I want to expand this expand button is there. If I click on this, it will expand and it will let me know the columns. What are the columns available here, guys? So what are the columns available here for this particular visual? If I want to know, I need to expand this expand button, everything, like here also. This is an employee table. These are the corresponding columns for this. Here also the same. And if we don't need it, we can again switch off this expand thing. So this is the expand button whenever we need some kind of information. So whenever we expand any table, we'll see the columns in it. We use the columns to build the visuals. So for example, let's take an example of, for example, if I want to show the quantity sold, guys. So simply what I'll just take the card visual here. I'll take here card visual. I'll simply write the quantity thing here. I'll simply write the quantity. I'll click on this. Then it would be directly get selected here. Okay. This is another way. If I click on here, it would get selected here simply. Again, now here in this pane, it would be visible here. Now, if I again remove from here, if I drop this again, here again we can show. So both the things are okay, but sometimes we get this dropping process easy. So we are taking this dropping here. So let me just do some formatting here, guys. Let me do it. The category label, we'll just make it 25. And we'll just make this category label as 15. Yeah. So we'll make this bold a little bit. So this is a visual here. Let me get some kind of border to this. In the effects, if we go to visual border, we'll just select it on. We'll just select the color for that. We'll just select the gray color for that. I'll increase some width for this so that it should look good. So this is my visual, guys. Okay. This is the visual which I want. So if you carefully observe, guys, in the field spin, now I'll show you something here. Now we'll get rid from this. Okay, let's go here. Now if you see here carefully, the departmental table D, E, M, O, they are in sequential orders, guys. They're in alphabetical orders, if you see it properly. These are assigned, the table names are assigned into a alphabetical manner. Why it is assigned like that? In order to we can select it anytime. Like any column, any table, we would be able to select it. For that purpose, it is in sequential order. And if we go to inside the table also, it is following the same sequence, alphabetical sequence. It is following A to Z. Top would be A and the last would be Z. Anytime, like if you see any table here, you will see the same sequence, alphabetical sequence. So this is for the ease of the usage. It has been provided like that. Okay. But on the other hand, if you see in this table view, you won't find it like that. You won't find it. Little bit sometimes. See, this M is here, J is here, H is there. See, they are not following the same sequence here in the table view. Only in the field spin, you would be able to see it in the sequential manner. The table name also, the column names also, guys. Need to note these things. Okay. And whenever there is a search functionality at the top, whenever we want to find some kind of column, for example, if I want to find the sales column, I can directly write it from here. I can directly click it, or I can directly drop it to the visual. This is another feature in the field spin. we can experience the things. So this was field panes, guys. We are having the search functionality. Now, this is a fields pane. Now, the most important pane here is a visualization pane. This is a visualization pane, guys, here. Here, whatever pane you can find it here, this is visualization pane. So let's go to this visualization pane. To present the data, to present the data, what is the definition of this? Is to present the data in graphical format. In a graphical format, we will have visuals in visualization pane. See, our data is available with us. Our data is available with us, but we need to present that data in a graphical format so that it should be understandable to the clients. So if you see here properly, altogether the visuals are around like 250. It is not visible here, guys, now, but there are like, if one thinks of using all the visuals, it would be around 250 visuals, guys. 250 visuals. In this 250 visuals, these whatever visuals which you can see from here, these are around 30 visuals. These are called as default visuals, guys. These are called as default visuals. So whatever you can see the visuals here, these are the default visuals. And for example, if the clients are not satisfied, see 99%, 90% the clients would be satisfied by using these visuals only. Whatever clients would be having queries, we would be able to solve with this thing only. But like 2%, 3% or 5%, if the clients are there, if they are not satisfied these visuals, there is a provision to use custom visuals, guys. Here there is an option called the 3 dots, get more visuals. So if we click on this get more visuals, we are having a platform here where we can select whatever visuals we would like to use. So there are, so including that default visuals, whatever visible here, these are the default visuals. Including this custom visuals, we have got 250 visuals around. So whatever visuals, we can able to select it. We can select it. See, and Microsoft maximum are there like given by offered by Microsoft Corporation only. So these are Microsoft only which is offering this. So simply if we click on this, for example, if we click on this, if I want to use this visual, we can directly add like this here. There is an add option here, and this visual would be seen here. This visual would be added here. See, guys, import successful. The visual was successfully imported to this report. So this visual, this is a custom visual. See, wherever the clients are not happy with this, we are going to use the custom visuals. Altogether 250 visuals are there into this. These are the default visuals, guys. Okay, these are the default visuals. And the one which I have shown and added here is a custom visuals. We have got a huge variety of custom visuals, guys. Now let's see the filter section, guys. This was a visualization pane we have seen. Okay. Now I'll see, and whatever leftover part is, that is not a part of UI. We are going to consider it in the coming classes. So now this is a filters pane. Now one would be thinking like, why this filters pane is there? This is called as a filters pane. Now, for example, if I show, let's see this sum of quantity, which is visible here, this 38K, guys, this 38K is for all the regions, guys, right? See, we have got around, how many regions are there? Let's see the regions, where we'll find the regions, guys. Regions. So, yeah. So this is a region, guys, here. If you see the regions, if I go here, this is the regions from the orders table. From the orders table, I am just seeing the region. If I click on this, how many regions we have got, guys? 4 regions we have got. We have got central, we have got east, we have got south, we have got west. So these are the 4 regions, guys, we have got. Now, whatever data it is showing, the quantity, sum of quantity, it is for 4 regions, guys. It is for 4 regions. Now, if some of the client comes to me, if there is a requirement that he wants to only see the central region data, he wants to only see the central region quantity, sum of quantity, then what will be my approach is, I would be simply taking the regions column. I would be simply taking this region column, which is in orders table. I'll just drag it here. Okay. And this is an option here called filters on this visual. So here, if I click on this central, we are having the regions here, and these are the some of the rows which are available for this. So if I want to show the central amount, central region quantity, sum of quantity, I'll simply select on this central. See guys, now here the it has been reduced because we are just showing it the central region sum of quantity. Now how we can be assured that this is central region only? Let's click on this filter, guys. See, this is a filter symbol here. Region is central. Now from here we come to know that what filter is applied here is region is central filter is applied. From this, if we hover here, we'll got to know region is central. Now if the clients come to me, okay, okay, central column it is okay. Now you show me central and east region. So simply I'll just select east here. I'll simply go here. Now it has changed. Now again see. Now the region is central or east. This region is central or east. So central and east region sum of quantity it is showing. So likewise, we are able to show here. So whenever such kind of condition is there, we are going to show we are going to show the filters here. We are going to show the columns which needs to be filtered here. So for this purpose, we are using the filters pane. This is a filters pane. Okay. Simply like another example, if I want to show region wise sales, simply drag region into this, simply drag sales into this. If I drag sales into this is a table visual. This is a table visual. Let's zoom in a little bit. This we are having a zoom in option here. So here there is a zoom in option. If we zoom in here, if for this filter also, here if I want to see the central data, I'll simply go here, I'll simply click on central. So it will show only central. If I want to show east, it will show. If I want to show south, it will show south. Likewise, the filters can be applied. So for that purpose, the filters pane is there. So for this purpose, we have got filters pane. Let's delete this, guys. We don't need this actually. Remove. Yeah. So we are here. So this was a filters pane. Now in the top, if you see it properly, this is a ribbon. This is a ribbon. This is called as a ribbon. This particular section, it is called as ribbon. This is a ribbon section, guys. Here in this ribbon, multiple GUI options would be there. There are multiple GUI options, guys. So ribbon will contain multiple tabs. Each tab will contain GUI option. GUI means graphical user interface. This is one GUI option, guys. This is another GUI option. Get data is a GUI option. Excel workbook is a GUI option. Enter data is a GUI option. See, these are all the GUI options. You have got many tabs here. Into that tabs, you have got GUI options, which is used for developing reports and visuals, guys. Which is used for developing reports and visuals. So multiple tabs are there. Home tab. See, we have got, see, these are called as tabs, guys. Home tab, insert tab, modeling tab, view tab, optimize tab, help tab. These are the types. Now, if I show you something, see, now only 5 tabs are there. Home, insert, modeling, view, optimize, help. Okay, these we are not considering that much. But when we select any visual, guys, another 2 more tabs have been added. That is called as format and data drill tabs. Okay, if I get rid of this again, selection, they will be vanished. They would not be visible here. Again, if I click on this, you would see some more format, data drill. You have got this. Under this also, you have got GUI options. Under this also, we have got GUI options. We are going to see it one by one. No worries on this. So these are the GUI options which we have got, which is necessary for us to develop something, reports and visuals, guys. So by end of the course, you will get the idea of this GUI option in detail. So because we will be using it constantly for the development purpose, you would be You would got to know all this GUI options in detail. Now, this was a report. This was a report. This was a ribbon, guys. This was called as ribbon. Ribbon. Now, the other part is a multiple views, guys. Multiple views. So here, if you hover here, you have got three views, guys. Leave this. This is not a view. This is I'll just focus on this afterwards. But now here we have got three views. First one is a report view. Second one is a table view. And third one is a model view. Model view, we know it very well. What we have done in model view yesterday or day before yesterday in the class. We have just given the table relationships. Here we'll see the relationships between the tables. Data modeling part we have to do here in this model view. In this table view, we are going to see the tables in details. What are the columns they have got? What rows they have got? What is the number of rows they are having? Like this, we will see this. And this is a report view where we are going to create the visuals. And the place, this white place here, it is called as reporting canvas. It is called as report canvas. This white space where we are going to develop the visuals, it will be called as report canvas. So see, what is a purpose? What is a purpose? We are just more focusing on this naming nomenclature and these things is whenever in the interview, interviewers ask you, whenever you answer some answers, whenever you answers the questions, whatever he asks, you should be technically sound enough. While talking, you should mention if he asks you where you will find the gate data, you would be able to answer it. In the ribbon, we'll find the gate data. In the ribbon, we'll find the gate data. Where you will find the visualizations, we will find the visuals in the visualizations pane. So this technical terms plays an important role, guys. So whenever I will tell you like, okay, go to fields pane, go to employee table. So you would understand that this is a fields pane, and here in the orders table, I am just navigating you to go there. If I am telling you go to multiple views, in that you select table in that you select table view. So you should be able to select here the table view. If I am telling you report canvas, where it is report canvas, on the report canvas, if this visual is there, that visual you select. So these technical terms, whenever you talk, whenever you answer some questions for the interviews, you would be able to use this kind of technical terms. It is very much mandatory to use this to have a positive impact on the interviewer, guys. So whenever you know this UI things, it would be easier for you to develop the things. So this technical terminology, you need to use it whenever the interviewers would ask you on this, or while conversation also, you need to use this. Now this was so we have seen now this multiple views. We have seen these three multiple views. We have seen the report canvas here. The last part is the pages section. There is a pages section here. Pages section. Pages section is used to, so simply I'll write. So we have just seen this. We'll go to this pages section. So pages section will be, pages section is used, is used to add, delete, or rename, duplicate, hide, and delete the pages, guys. Delete the pages. So this kind of, in the pages section, you might be seeing that this pages section is little bit less. But if you hover on this, if you click on this, you are having many functions here. You can able to add a new page here. Okay, you can add a new page here. On this, if you click, you can able to duplicate it. See, it would be duplicated like this. You are able to duplicate it. Now, if I go, you are able to rename it. You can rename this to 4 page or something like that. You can rename it like this. And if you see, you can able to delete it. See, this duplicate page would be deleting. It is asking me to, but I'll not. So delete is there. Hide is there. Now this hide functionality, I'll just explain to you in this coming classes. So, and one more thing, we can able to move this anywhere. See, like this kind of provision it is offering to us. We are able to move it anywhere, wherever we want to take this out. So this was a pages section. So altogether, we have seen the 7 sections, guys, for the UI, for the Power BI desktop UI. We have seen the 7 sections now. See, this one is a fields pane. This one is a visual pane. This one is a ribbon, guys. This one is a filters pane. This one is a filters pane. This one is multiple views. This is a report canvas. This is what? This is pages section. So these many 7 sections we have got. Now the next topic for today's thing is visual interactions, guys. So visual interactions, I'll simply, for visual interactions, we'll need to make some kind of visuals, guys, in order to demonstrate you. So let's make those first visuals, guys. The category label, if you go to 13, yeah, that would be fine. If I go and take it black, yeah, that's fine. So this is a report section. This is a card visual which would be showing sum of quantity. We'll take another card visual, guys. We'll take another card visual which we can show total sales. So let's search here sales, guys. See this sales. I'm simply dragging the sales here. I'll simply do the format painting here like this. So the format painting is done here, guys. I'll simply reshape it little bit in order to look good. Okay, this is my second visual, guys. Okay, let's make it little bit here. Let's make it aligned to this. Okay, now the third one is third visual, whatever we'll take it as a profit, total profit we are going to check. Let's search here profit. We'll drag this profit into this, though the profit is dragged. In order to save time, we'll just format paint here so that it would be visible here. So this is profit. Okay, it's visible here clearly now, guys. So we have got 3 visuals. Let's make another visual to show category wise sales. How we'll show the category wise sales? Let's select the pie chart here, guys. Pie chart, if we show here, we want to show the category wise sales. So let's select category from here. Let's drop it here. Let's take sales. Let's take also drop it here into this. So we'll get this pie chart here, guys, which will be showing you the sum of sales category. Okay, let's format this. Okay, let's format this into this format. We need to show just we'll off this legend. We'll make this data value category data value. We'll make it. Okay, I think the font is more for here. So simply we'll take it 12, 13. Okay, we'll make it bold. Oh, we'll take it around 10. We'll make it bold so that it should be visible to us properly. Okay, so this is a visual. This shows sales by category wise sales. Okay, we'll take another visual called as donut chart. We'll make some visual into this. We'll show here region wise profit, guys. Region wise sales will show here. So we'll simply drag here. We'll search for region. We'll simply drag the region here, guys. Oh, sorry. So we'll simply drag it region here. We'll simply drag sales also. Simply drag sales here. Okay. So we have got this. Let's do the format painting here. Okay. So this is what the visual we have got now. So we are here, guys. Another visual, if I want to show the subcategory wise sales, guys, if I want to show the subcategory wise sales, let me reshape it a little bit. Yeah. So, okay, we'll show now the subcategory wise sales with the help of the stream app. Okay. So here we'll drag subcategory. Subcategory will drop and we'll drag the sales, guys. So let's drag this sales. Okay. We have got this. Oh, sorry. We have got this. Okay. This is something like this. We have got this here. Let's keep it here a little bit. No, yeah, that's fine. Now, guys, see, one question is there. We have made this. Okay. I'm going to explain you the visual interaction here. That is also fine. But if I ask you a single question, See, this all data is for all the regions, guys. We have got four regions. We have got four regions. We have got south, west, east, central. So this data is for all the regions. Now, for example, client comes to me. Okay, I want this all the visuals for the central region. I want to check. So simply I'll go to this. I'll simply do one by one here. I'll go to this visual. I'll simply put here. I'll make it here central only. I'll select only central here. Here also I'll do the same. Here I'll drag something. Here region I drag again. Okay. Here I'll show another central for this. Here I'll show another central by dragging this region. Likewise. So these are for the central region. This also what I'll do is I'll just drag into this, the central one. I'll simply drag the region column here. Now this is showing me for central. So likewise, if they ask me, firstly they'll ask me for central region, then they'll ask me for east region, then they'll ask me for west region. So simply these many visuals I need to actually develop. I will be developing these many visuals, like these many pages it would add on. For east region, another page, for that south region, another page. Likewise, no. So what we can do it here is simply there is no necessity to do this like this. Simply we'll just get rid of these visuals. Okay. We haven't selected anything here. For this visual also, we'll get rid of this. Okay. Now, if you see here, we have got here one visual where the region is being shown. Where the region is being shown. This is the region. This is the visual where the region is being shown. Now, if I want to see the south data, if I want to south, simply I'll click on this south. Okay, leave south because south is having not the good data. We'll see central. Okay. See guys, central. See the central. Now, if I am clicking onto this data points, all the visuals are showing the changes in that. If you carefully observe, these are been highlighted. These are been highlighted. It has been filtered. These are been filtered. These values are filtered. Now, if I click on south region, see we don't have any south region cells here, specifically the cells. That's why I think some filter is applied here or what. Oh yeah, some filter is applied here. That's why it's not showing. Yeah. So if I go to south, see I'm getting the same value here. I'm getting the same value here. See for the south. If I want to west, so someone can directly check the region wise sales, region wise information by just clicking on the data point here. See if I click on this east, this all data is of east. Oh, 1 minute. Let me start the data labels for that in order to see the values. See the values are not visible earlier. So now if I click on south, see the south related things, it is showing me. It is highlighting the things. Here also it is highlighting the things. Here also it is filtering the things. Okay. So in this way, I can simply, if I want two regions to be visible, I'll simply click on this central first and then I'll click on this. Then I'll press control and then I'll click on south. So if you see here, see central and south region data has been filtered. Here also what? See here filter option is there here. I can able to see central and region filter is applied. Central and region filter is applied. See both the things. So if I want to select the west also into this, see now. We are getting now three regions data: central region, south region, west region, guys. Simply I'll hover onto this filter symbol here so that I'll got to know what filters has been applied. So this is called as visual interaction. Whenever we click on any of the data point in any of the visuals, the other visuals will act and will give their, whether it is filtering, whether it is highlighting or whatever it is, it will be giving that whenever we click on that. So when we select a data point in one visual, all other visuals in the report page will filter the data because of the visual interactions. Whenever we select a data point in one visual, guys, all the other visuals in the report page will filter the data because of visual interactions. So these are because of visual interactions. Now, Okay, we have seen. Now, if I want to select the central region, I'll select the central region, and I'll press Control key and I'll press this technology. So now, what is selected, guys? We'll see. See now, technology is selected and central is selected because I've pressed the Control key, and see this kind of regions we are able to see into this filter. So this data belongs to central region and technology category. So if I want to get rid of this, I'll simply go here. I'll click on this. Simply we'll be here. Now, if I want to see only the subcategories for technology, I'll simply click on this technology and only the subcategories. See, everything is grayed off here. Only the values which are been visible. Phones comes under technology. See, machines comes under technology. Accessories comes under technology. Copiers comes under technology because the value has been visible here. For others, if you observe it carefully, it is 0.00k, 0.00k. Why this is? Because this is because of highlighting. So I'll just show you why it is happening. So only the technology related subcategories are visible here onto this chart. Now if I go to office supplies, if I click on office supplies, only supplies related subcategories would be visible here. Only office related subcategories would be visible here. See, office supplies filter has been applied. So only binders, appliances, and many are there where we have got values, where we have got these data labels on. That data belongs to this office supplies. Likewise for furniture also, guys. Furniture, bookcases, tables, these are visible here. Others are grayed off. See, 00 values there, 00 values there, 00 values there. So this is called as visual interaction, guys. This is the process of visual interactions. Now we have got around like 3 types of visual interaction. We have got for visuals will support, they are having like 3 types of visual interaction. What are those visual interaction is? Visual interaction. So we have got visual interaction, 3 types. First one is highlight action, guys. Highlight action. Second one is, first one is highlight action. Second one is filter action. Third one is none action. So I'll just simply explain on this. We have got these many visual interaction, guys, 3 types of visual interactions. Now we'll see one by one what it is actually. See now, I'll simply explain you on this. For example, if I click on technology, guys, now tell me what is highlighting and what is filtering. See, this color is grayed off. Here. We are not able to see the values here. So here, what option has been selected? This is highlighting. Guys. Here also highlighting is there. But if you see onto these 3 visuals, it is filtering, guys. Just try to understand the difference between this highlighting and filtering, guys. See the highlighting and filtering. So there is a requirement. Let's see that requirement first, guys. So highlight action is something like that. If we click on any data point, corresponding thing will be highlighted, guys. If we click on any data points, the corresponding thing, for example, if I am just clicking on any of the data points here, the corresponding thing will be highlighted, guys. The corresponding thing would be highlighted, and other remaining portion will be grayed out. If you see it properly here, 0.00, this is grayed out. Only the numbers, the data label which is visible here for the technology thing filter, that is called as highlighting. Some of the visuals will be highlighted and some of the visuals will be get filtered. So I told you, like, this is highlighted, and some of the other thing is filtered, guys. So some of the visuals, there is a category which will support highlighting, which will support filtering. So in our case, the card visuals here, this will only support filtering, guys. Rest of the other charts, this will support highlighting, This all 3 would be supporting highlighting. This will be supporting only filtering. So only filtering would be there. Here we won't find any kind of grade or or anything like it is grayed or it is not visible. So here, just try to understand the difference between the filtering and the highlighting. So I'll come out of this. For example, if I select furniture region, only this would be highlighted. Only these things are highlighted where the data labels are visible. All the things are grayed out. So this is a highlighting. Here also, this portion is highlighted, guys. For this furniture, this portion is highlighted and this portion is having these many values, guys, here. So this is highlighted. This is also highlighted. So what I mean to say here is there is a proper protocol here. First priority is the highlighting action, guys. Whenever I click on any of the data point, it is a usual tendency that the first priority would be given to the highlighting and the second priority would be given to the filter action. Second priority would always so whatever visual, for example, in this case, the highlighting is not applicable. So the first priority they will leave, they'll choose the second priority and it will get filtered, guys. And but on the other hand, these three visuals are having the tendency to get highlighted. So they will highlight. And the second one would be, the second priority will be the filtering, guys. Now let's move on to some technical requirement, guys. For example, client wants to change the default visual interaction. This is just a default visual interaction. Okay, the protocol is already decided. This is a default interaction. Whatever we are seeing, clicking on this will filter this, will highlight these things. These are all the default visual interactions. Now, if the client wants to change that, for example, what is this requirement is the card visual should not change. Like if I highlight here also, it should not change. Otherwise, see now, if I'm clicking on this, it is changing, guys. If I'm clicking on here, it is changing, guys. It is filtering the values, but it should not filter. That is the first requirement. And if I select in this, here only filtering should be applicable. Here only filtering should be applicable, guys. Okay. So I'll just simply tell you what is the requirement for this card visuals. It should not change. Okay. Whatever I select, it should not change. Okay. For this, here highlighting should not be there. Here only filtering should be there. Now if we are going to disturb this default visual interaction, how we can able to do that is we have to go to format, guys. Simply see, if I click on this, see, on the basis of this, see what is that, whenever I do changes here, on the basis of this, here the changes should not be visible. Here the only filtering should be applicable. Here only filtering should be visible. Okay, that is the thing. So I need to select this first visual because it is the changes are based on this. I need to go to format. I'll go to edit interactions, guys. Now if you look here carefully, we are in the edit interactions, guys. Okay, we are in the edit interactions. This is the edit interactions. So whatever we have selected here, whatever visual, I think some wrong clicking is done. Wait, because we need to see the edit interaction for this also. For this, it is not visible. So let's go here. Sorry. Let's go to format. Okay. Just date. Okay. Just select this. We'll just select this. Wait, guys. Oh, yeah. Now if I select this, okay, I don't want the edit interactions to happen. Okay. Now we'll get rid of this. We'll go to this. We'll go to format. We'll go to edit interactions. Yes. Now, guys, if you have seen, you can see some of this are there. Like this is called as filter. This symbol is called as filter. This symbol is called as none. Okay. This symbol is called as filter. This symbol is called as highlight. This symbol is called as none. Okay. It is repeated for this visual also. If you see guys, here, this is filter, this is highlight, this is none. Only this visual is not having these three features. Why? Because we want the visual interactions to work on the basis of the clicking into these visuals. That's why we have selected this and then we went to format and then we went to edit interactions. So what is the first requirement is for this we don't want any kind of actions to happen. See here, for this kind of visual, only two types of actions are applicable. First action is filter action, second action is none action. Filter action, none action. Because this kind of visual only support, it will not support the highlight. It will only support the filter and it will only support the none. So for this visual, that is a part. But these visuals, they can support the filter, they can support the highlight, they can support the none. So what is the requirement is, when we click on to this particular visual, there should be no change here. So what we can make it, we'll simply go and select none here. We'll simply go and select none here because we don't want anything to happen to this. And for this kind of visual, we want the filtering to happen. We want the filtering to happen. So this is what? This is filter. This is what? This is highlight. So highlight we don't want. We want to filter. So simply we'll click on this filter, guys. Okay. And here, if you want something, okay, this is also another visual. If you want here the filter option, we'll just, where is this? Yeah, we'll just highlight this, guys. Okay. So now understand the things. Now I simply go to edit interaction. I'll come out of this. Okay. Now we don't have any editing. We don't have any visuals here, or we don't have any those symbols here for the visual interaction. Now we'll simply click on technology, guys. Now, if I clicked on technology, I've clicked on the technology. What are the changes which are visible to you? See, earlier when I used to click on this technology, I used to get more boxes here, guys. But those boxes would be having, those sections would be having, those subcategories would be having 00 category value, 00 data label here, 00 category value here, 00 category value here. But when I have filtered this, I am getting only the sections which are related to this technology. Only those subcategories I am able to see here which are related to this technology, guys. So that is the difference between filter and highlight. Okay. Now, simply, and here the another changes, the first requirement from the clients is this value should not change wherever I click. See, wherever I click, these values are not getting changed. We are getting changes only here and only here. And here we are getting the highlighting, guys. See, highlighting is there. This grayed out part is there, combination of grayed out part and this part is highlighting, guys. So we have selected here, while selecting the edit interactions, we have selected here highlighting, we have selected here filtering, we have selected here none. Now let me show you something again. If we go to format again, if we click on edit interaction, now what I'll do is, we have selected here filter, guys. Okay. Now I'll go on highlight here. I'll go on highlight here. Let's get rid of this first. Okay. I'll go here, highlight. Okay. I'll go here, highlight. And we don't have any other options here, guys. And if you want to filter this, we can also do that. Okay. But we'll not do that. We simply want that it should not be changed, guys. Okay. Now I'll simply come out of this edit interaction. Now I'll simply click on technology. Now you can see the changes, right? Earlier, when I have selected filter here, it used to show me only these phones, only accessories, only the required columns which are having the values, which are having the sales values into that. But now if I have clicked highlight, here all the grade part is also showing, which are having 00 value in that. They are also being showed. Now this is what the edit interactions thing is, where we have to format this, where as per the client requirement, when we don't want the other visuals to get changed, or if we want to change the default interactions to any other interactions, custom interactions, we are going to use these edit interactions, guys. So we have seen the changes now. We'll simply keep it to filter, guys. Okay. We'll keep it to filter now. Okay. And we'll just go to edit interaction and we'll see the things. Oh, we haven't kept it for filter, I guess. Let me see. Okay. Highlight. No, we want it to get filtered. Okay. Let's come out of this. Let's see now. Technology. It's getting filtered. Office supplies, it is getting filtered. Furniture, it is going filtered. These are unchanged because we have just selected it none. So whenever our definitions would be, I would write the definitions into this notepad and I'll just share it to you. So while talking about visual interaction, we have got three types here: highlight action, filter action, none action. So we have seen what the highlight will show, what the none will show, and what the filter will show. We have seen this, guys. So today we have covered in this class, we have seen the introduction to Power View. We have seen the Power BI desktop user interface. We have seen the visual interactions. In this user interface, we have seen the 7 sections, guys: fields pane, visualization pane, filters pane, ribbon, multiple views, report canvas, pages section we have seen in this. Then we have seen the visual interactions, like how the central region, as per the central region, how other visuals are going to change. That is called as visual interactions, guys, which I have demonstrated. After that, I have demonstrated the 3 types of visual interactions, where we can see the highlight action, how it behaves, filter action, how it behaves, none action, how it behaves. We have seen setting filters between all the visuals in the report page. This also we have seen. So these are the things we have covered today. So next tomorrow, tomorrow we don't have. On Monday, we'll see the class 2 for this Power View module. We'll see some good topics into this, into Power View. We'll go in more depth. We'll see these visualizations maybe. So here I stop.